Hey guys, so tonight we're making some more dog food, puppy food. We have several different types of chopped up meat here. We have chicken legs, we have lamb chops, we have pork ribs, we have beef roast, all chopped up nicely and washed. And the reason why it's yellow is because I put in a little bit of turmeric and a little bit of dried parsley because it's safe for dogs, and a teeny bit of salt. Everything in moderation. So we're gonna boil this meat up. We're gonna add some rice and potatoes, carrots and broccoli, and make a nice boil for them. But first we're gonna start off with boiling the meats. So
And
here is our wok.
we're using this big wok today. It's a 24-inch, I think, or bigger. I'm not sure. 24,
Cooking for
26.
wedding house.
Yep. So it's a pretty huge wok. And it is a lot of meat we have in that.
Yeah, it's a lot
bowl,
of meat.
but it doesn't look too much, but trust me,
It
there's
looks like a
lot of meat.
little bit because of the size of this wok, but it's a lot of meat.
And he can't wait to get some of that delicious food. Say hi. Coco? This is Max. Look at his paws. He's huge. And he's only
10 weeks
10
old.
weeks. Well, he just
11.
turned 10.
Yeah.
Look at his paws on him. He's huge.
And
He's a big boy. And this is Coco. Coco is a little bit smaller.
Coco is
A troublemaker.
such a girl.
Yeah, Coco is a girl. Alright, so we'll be back.
Hey guys, so we're making ground beef. Just cooking it up so we can feed the puppies. We're also boiling a lot of meat in there. We're gonna do a boil with 3 different types of meat: chicken, beef, and pork. Add some rice, some sweet potatoes, peas and carrots, celery, sweet potatoes, and so on. We'll make a boil for them. And then we have some ground beef going here.
Yeah, we're gonna throw in some spinach too.
And spinach as well.
And celery.
Yeah. So, sure they're gonna have fun eating this yummy food.
This is boiling up pretty nice here. It's pretty hot, so that's why it's fogging up. And this, like I said before, this wok, I think it's 24 to 26 inch in diameter, so it's a pretty big wok.
Alright guys, so hey Coco, Maxie. Anyway, so here's our meats. It's been boiling for quite some time. It's pretty much 80% boiled, so we're gonna add the rest of ingredients now. Veggies and later on the rice and so on. See, the chicken boiled really good.
Yep, it's boiled.
It's falling off the bone.
And we leave the bone in there so the more can come out of that bone.
And make it more nutritious.
Yeah, it's pretty good for the dogs.
Yeah.
You see all that, it boiled to the bone. Look at that.
Yeah.
And this is all the veggies that we have here. You can show them the veggies now.
So we are putting in some eggs, 4. Got some spinach, carrots, well, lots of spinach, broccoli. We have some sweet potatoes, celery. Here we have some chickpeas or garbanzanos. We have some green peas and red kidney beans, all which are all good for dogs.
And the eggs I'll fry it separately for the dog. You guys gonna see how I'm doing that. And they will love it. And that's the view of everything there that we have. And yes, spinach is pretty good for dogs. And the chickpeas.
And the green peas and the red kidney beans.
You gotta feed them healthy.
Yep.
And we're gonna start putting in this here to boil. I'll put in the spinach. So later on, I'll put in the other cups of spinach. I just want this one here to melt up in there. And later on, I will put this spinach in here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna add all these, the broccoli
and stuff.
Lots of sweet potatoes, which is so good for dogs, and celery.
So guys, if you don't have a wok for your puppy, please get one. They will love it. You have to cook for them.
And they actually really do enjoy the home cooked food.
And as you can see, Max is sitting down, and he know we're cooking for him.
Look at Machhi. His name is Machhi boy. Right, Machhi?
And look at all this goodness in here.
And he smells the goodness, and he would not leave this kitchen.
Yeah.
Right?
So we're gonna I'll throw some more water in here and let it steam. Hey, you want to pass? Let me come that corner so I can.
Got some ground beef going here for later for them as well. These dogs eat pretty good over here.
So I'll put in some more hot water in here. I don't want too much in there.
Guys, you see how colorful this pot is? You know it has to be really good for these puppies. The more color, the better.
And when you start feeding them this year, they actually do not want to eat
the kibbles.
Because they know it's trash.
Yeah, kibbles are trash.
So in 1 can of kibbles, this is probably what they have inside, or not even these 2 pieces, maybe just this 1 piece here in 1 can.
And just in case you run out of cooked food, you can always, like, wet food is better than kibbles, than dry food. It's a little pricier too.
So I'll let this cook here a little bit, steamed up pretty good. Then I'll throw in the beans because the beans is already cooked. Pre-cooked. And we're gonna throw in that in the next few minutes.
Okay. Yep. Alright guys, so we're gonna add our rice.
We wash the rice. We're adding here 4 cups.
4 cups of rice. It's a lot of meat and veggies to go with it, so it's not just rice they'll be eating.
Yep.
So you're gonna let the rice cook up with the juices, the veggies, the different meats. And they will eat, they will have a late dinner tonight. Yummy.
Yeah, we didn't put no onion in here.
Well,
or anything like that.
Yeah, no scallion, onion, peppers, the thing. So yeah.
Well, I think we got to check in the sweet peppers, right?
But sweet peppers they could probably have. So later on, we're gonna be adding 3 types of beans or peas. We're gonna be adding some chickpeas, green peas, and red kidney beans.
And some more spinach.
Yeah.
And I'll fry some egg for them to put on top.
Yeah.
I'll top it off with that.
Well, when he say fry, we're not using a lot of
we're
oil
not
or
using
anything.
Any oil or salt or anything like that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna cover this and then we'll be back and show you guys the other process.
Alright,
Okay,
so
guys.
here we are.
The rice look a little boil in here, so I want the bottom is catching a little bit because this wok is pretty big, so I don't want it to burn at the bottom there. It has some strikes at the bottom, so
Look at that pot, very colorful. 3 types of meat, veggies, root veggies. We're gonna add some chana or
chickpeas.
chickpeas or garbanzanos or whatever you call it.
And pigeon peas, right?
Some green
I'm not
peas,
sure.
yeah, pigeon peas or green
There's
peas.
so many names we call it today in the world.
Yeah,
And
some red kidney beans.
one of my favorite. Oh my God! Look at this pot.
Yummy.
Even we can eat this, right?
Yeah, but
Oh, I missed one in here.
you can let the one go.
No. It's good stuff, right? And guess what, guys? We're gonna put that in there too.
Spinach.
Spinach.
More spinach.
More spinach. Yep.
Spinach.
So these guys gonna eat pretty good, and they can't wait for us to done cook.
Look at Coco. Miss Coco. Miss Coco is waiting for this food. Look at Miss Coco.
And we still gotta put in the ground beef and the eggs. I'll show you guys that part. So don't
ground
exit
beef.
out from the video, or you can skip it if you want.
Yummy.
Yummy in
And
my
it
tummy.
even smells good.
You can even eat this here.
The meat kind of melted a little bit. I don't
Yeah.
see a lot of meat anymore. All that
Wow, this is a big pot.
meats we put in. Turn here a little bit.
I'm gonna get that. So on this stove here, I'll turn it this way. So
Need
I
a
can-
lot of muscles to turn this pot.
Yeah, guys. So in the video, it probably looks pretty small, but it's a huge wok. And as you guys see, the first set of spinach that we put it in here,
It's all melted.
it's all melted and give that rice nice flavor, and the pigeon peas and that this beans here, red beans, gonna give it some, and chickpeas also. As you can see here, it doesn't look like it have any chickpeas. You can see a few here.
This is with 1 can.
So we're gonna let this cook a little bit more.
Yeah.
Okay,
And we
guys.
shall be back.
So this is the puppy food. Everything is done here. I'm gonna do the eggs now. And as you can see, these guys at the bottom here waiting.
They're
They
still
They
waiting.
smell the food. Yeah.
Machhi.
And they can't wait
Machhi.
to have some of this food.
Coco.
So I'll do the egg now.
Max.
And this thing here is way too big for my stove, so I gotta put it that way, a little bit that way.
Check this boil up, guys. It's like veggies and all types of stuff in here.
I'm beating up the egg, and I got a fry pan here that's kind of, not kind of,
We put a little bit of teeny olive oil.
Yeah, a little bit.
Olive oil is good for them anyway. You could throw it on their food and
Or coconut oil.
coconut oil, olive oil, but not regular cooking oil like Canon or Wesson or some vegetable oil. That's not good.
And I'll bring up the heat a little bit there. Right to start up. I'll show you guys what I'll do. So sometimes you gotta make their food a little special for them too.
'Cause they're
The same
special.
way we like our food. A little tasty, you know. And they're just waiting.
Max, Hey, buddy.
So what I'll do, I cut this in squares, like I'm doing pizza. All right, so get a big fry pan. Let's scrape that out there. And I'll turn this over. So something like pizza egg.
Yummy.
Yeah, except with no onion and salt and pepper.
I should steal some and go have it with bake.
Yeah.
Bake and fry eggs.
Yeah. Just flip it over. Just give it a nice flip.
Yummy.
Brown it up a little bit for them. Guys, they're gonna love this.
Yeah, I guess we could just turn the stove off and
Yeah,
let it cook
and
for the
turn the
heat.
stove off there. And guess what? This is what I'm gonna do here. Check this out. So this is for them right there. They're gonna love it.
Yeah.
And just break it up, you know, like that. Break it up in here. And I'll have to feed my puppies pretty good. And of course my wife will have to do that too.
Yeah.
And trust me, even this egg is not good enough for this pot here.
We needed a whole dozen eggs.
Yeah, but
We just put 4 eggs though. And some people just blend up the eggshells and cook
and
it
stuff.
because it's so nutritious, but
I don't want to do the
We
eggshell.
don't want the
They're still
eggshell.
babies.
yeah, maybe when they're older.
When
we'll
they're
do-
older.
So we're
And
gonna
we're gonna
add the
add some of this goodies in
ground
here.
beef.
Yep, the ground beef. Yep. I'm gonna just spread it out here equally. But this pot is so big, it's kind of hard to. Yep.
Guys, so we got ground beef. Ground beef. The
Fry egg.
eggs. What is it? The beef roast, where you make roast with, right?
Yeah.
That we have some lamb. We have
Pork
chops. We have chicken legs. I mean, there's so many different pieces or different meats and
Yeah. Broccoli,
yeah.
spinach,
After this is done,
carrots.
then we'll buy some salmon fish and feed it to them, like
Yeah.
you know.
And they will love these eggs. You know, there's the red beans in here, which they're gonna love, and the carrots and the sweet potatoes. And you
potatoes
just gotta
melt.
stir this up real nice, and that spinach. Oh my gosh, the flavor in here is amazing. Yeah. And Max is a big boy. He's the first one from the litter, and for his age, he's extremely huge, and he have a lot of power in him. So he actually
Look at his
eats
paws.
a lot.
Oh, I can't show you his paws, but look at his
You
paws.
can,
Show the paws, Mama. Show the paws. How big the paws he is. You see the paws?
you can show them the size of the two of them.
Look, they're from the same litter. Look at them. The
Yeah.
girl is Coco, the brown girl, and the white one is
Well,
The boy,
they got their
Max.
second vaccine, and how much is Max weight? 28?
26 pounds
26 pounds, and Coco
at
weight.
10 weeks.
Coco is 18 pounds. So,
18
yeah.
pounds at 10 weeks.
So guys, they're a family of, I think was 9 or
Yeah,
10.
literal.
Yeah, and Max was the biggest. And we had to pay extra for him. When we saw him, I just love him. Yeah. So we're from all the way from one of those beautiful states. We drive 9 hours for the two of them. So guys, thank you guys for watching. If you guys didn't subscribe to the channel, please do so. We will really appreciate it. It would help all of us here. We love it. We don't get anything out of this here, but
out of fun.
yeah, we do this for fun. We love our puppy, and we encourage a lot of people to cook good food for their puppy and all that kind of stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching. Love y'all.
Ciao.
Ciao.